Welcome to the Polished Phoenix, the home of nail art, product reviews, tips and tricks and more.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another one of my videos. Right, today is going to be probably a lot of me getting confused and stuff, but are we ready for some Christmas nails? Right, so because obviously I've got my Etsy store, which is where I sell my press-on nails, I want to get a few sets or designs on there so they can start getting, you know, spotted and things like that. So for Christmas nails, I'm going to probably do like a few one-off sets, but these are going to be like a design where you can choose your size, and I'll make them as the order comes through. And I'm going to offer the same design but in 3 different colorways. So I'm creating one full set, which will be like the main picture on the listing, which is going to be blue and silver. And then I'm creating 2 five nail sets, which will show the other colors. So then we'll do red and gold, and what was that one? White and rose gold. So they're all going to have the same design, but just different colors. Yeah, right, okay. So I've got this part, you know, where I've primed, base coated, and I've done the 2 coats of the gel polish. The nude nails is this has got to be like my most favorite jelly nude. It's Glitter Jelly 03 from Born Pretty, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see it on camera. Yeah, it's got gorgeous little tiny like multicolor sparkles in there, so I thought that one's just going to be perfect, isn't it, for Christmas. The blue is CG031 from Born Pretty. The white is the Colour Gel 02. I love this. It's really good, just 1 coat, but I have done 2. And the red is the MelodySusie, because for some reason the Born Pretty, I've only got really jellies. I've got no proper reds, but how gorgeous is that? 2 coats. Stunning. Okay. So each one is, I've got a glitter to go with the colour. So for the blue, we've got this one, CG112. Look at it, gorgeous. And right, let's get this one done. Like I say, there's going to be a lot of fiffing and faffing because I'm going to get myself all confused because I'm doing 3 different like colours, if that makes sense. But I've got a coffee, and I'm hoping that's going to keep the brain cells going and we don't fluff up. So the glitter is going to go over the colours on the thumb and the pinky of each hand, and I'm only going to do one coat of the glitter over the colours, because I think we just need, I want the colour to still come through. We just need a little bit of glitz, if you know what I mean. Oh dear me. I am filming this on the 4th of November. I don't know when this will go out, but my tree has been up for a few days already. So I am well and truly prepped, ready for Christmas, and I thought to myself, I need to get some sets done so I can get them on. The sets that I did last year, I've got 2 sets that were left. Last year I made them all in advance. This one I'm just going to, like I say, I'm doing 1 full hand, which will be ready if anybody orders them in that size, in that colour. But the others will be made to order. It just makes it easier rather than ending up with sets of nails. I don't know what to do with the ones from last year because I'm not overly keen on them. I might put them on, but as a reduced price. I don't know, see how these turn out, you never know. These might be worse than the ones from last year. Okay, so there's the blue with the glitter roots. So put that into cure. Why is it on wonky? There we are. Then the white nails, I've got the Milky Melee from Born Pretty SZ12. This is gorgeous. So it's a milky white, and it's just got all those little shimmers in there. Gorgeous. It's more of a I think it's quite like a reflective, so when you shine a light onto it, it will sparkle even more. That just adds like a really nice shimmer over it. Where's my little, I've got me with a little torch. It's proper blind in it now, isn't it? Oh well, that idea's out the window. So with these sorts of designs where oh God, I've got white spots in my eyes now. I try not to use stickers unless I've got absolutely crap tons of them, of the same ones. And I try not to use charms. So we're going to be hand painting and creating our own 3D elements on them. So say if a miracle happened and I had somebody that ordered 50 of the same set, I could make 50 of the same set and still not worry that I was out of stock of anything. So there's the white ones. Now then, for the red ones, I've got this gorgeous, it's quite a chunky glitter, this one. It is CG 120. It is another Born Pretty one. Why have I done it that way? I need to go. Does it matter, Rebecca? My God. Oh, do you know what? I'm hard work, you know. And this is quite a chunky one, so I'm going to try and keep this as thin as I can. These are just, once they've had the glitter on, they can be top coated, they're done. Make sure it's, I might possibly go over with a base coat first, just to make sure that they are that little bit smoother. And it helps if you put your nail tip on the stand straight as well. It's a good job I'm not doing much more to this, isn't it? Oh dear. There we go. Flippity dip. Right. And there's the red. Okay. Put the lids on and do them up because, again, yesterday I still haven't learnt my lesson and I left the lid on undone and I'm going to pick it up and then I ended up with white gel polish everywhere. Like I say, I will never learn. Never learn. Okie dokie. So, the middle nail. So this is how I've been sorting my nail on now. So I've got a little box of Christmas. Oh, that noise. Ooh, oops. Because you know, it'll just end up sitting there on the shelf for the whole year. So I'm going to be stamping. So, stuff like this I will use on ready-made sets that are, because obviously if I run out of stuff then I'm going to be in trouble. So on the, where am I? For, so I'm going to get some of this, which is the Aimeili pat painting gel. Where's my doodahs? See, I told you there's going to be a lot of thingies and doodahs in this. Oh, we're crashing and trashing the place. Clean off my little sponge, and then get some white. Pat it through. You know what? I might do that on there. So this is going to be the ring finger. I'm just going to do a little frame on these. don't worry, I'm not going to sit there and do all 3 sets with you. So what I'll do is I'll do the blue set, and then I'll go off and do the others, if that makes sense. Let's just round in those corners a little bit. I was thinking of doing all the same colour but one in each size, which is how I normally sort of get the stock sort of on, but I went this way this time because I thought it's going to be, instead of doing all of the sets totally fully, get off. Oh, sounds like my neighbours have had a merry evening. I won't mind, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just creating a nice little border around. So the set I have, the full set is a size medium, so I've sort of gone in the middle. Right, so there's them so far. I'm going to go and do the red and white ones and then I'll be back. Okay, that's how we're looking so far. I did go round twice, so once the first cured it, and then I tried to keep it as close to the edge as possible so it looks like it's fading as it's going into the middle. Then what I'm going to do next, I'm going to get some white gel polish and on a dotting tool, oh, making a mess. Right. So I've made like 2 diamondy type of shapes from the blob. Oh my god, words literally disappeared again. And then on this one, just want a nice evenish circle. Now you could make life easier for yourself and you could stamp that. Right. Circles are so difficult. Well, actually no, they're not. There are so many little tricks to get them perfect, and I've just chose to ignore that and go the hard way. That'll do. Blob. And then, where's that, the blue glitter? Yeah. Get some of the blue glitter on the palette. And there is some chunky pieces of glitter, so for these little ones I just want the smaller pieces, just to sort of tie it in with the rest of the set. So there's that one. Where am I going? Obviously this one's a bit of a bigger circle, so can you hear that? My neighbour drunk having a sing song. Okay, so then there's that one. So I'm going to do the same on that one, and then I'll be back. Right, change my mind. So what I've done is, instead of having these on both the same on both hands, I've just swapped that over. So we will have like slightly different Christmas deckies on each one. Let me just straighten that nail up, because I'm going to end up painting it or something wonky if the nail's wonky. No. That's better. Okay. So I've got this stamping plate, which is Crystal from Moyu London, and I mean they're closing now, so but I've got other Christmas stamping plates from like Temu and things like that with snowflakes and that on. So I just want a little snowflake. Probably do this one here. Yep. I'm just going to put that in the middle of the little, there, if you can see. And then ugh, do you know, today is just going to be one of them days. I've just had a big huge fight with my bloody lint roller, because I was trying to get it off to get a clean bit, and it had to fight with me, didn't it? It's just going to be one of them bloody days, isn't it? And then for these nails, I just want some snowflakey detail down the middle. Is that even a technical term? Snowflakey detail? Don't know. Let's see. What shall we do? Yeah, I quite like that one. And then just give it a quick, oh, this one is really like etched, so when you wipe it the little bits get stuck in it, so after it's clean, just I go over with my lint roller. And then do that one. Oh, hang on. Ah, I need a longer one for this, don't I? Oh, friggin' jingle bells. Oh, God, that was a panic and a half. So that's the image I've picked up. I go down there like so. Oh my days. Right, so do the same on the other one. I told you there'd be a lot of flipping and fluffing and swearing and all that jazz. Now it's got a big line across it. Sometimes it picks up when it's smeared. Sometimes it doesn't. Get off. I can feel a headache coming as well. Like I say, one of those days. Hope yous are all okay and not having a day like me. And there's that one. I think they look really nice. Right, so I'm just going to stamp that on those and then I'll be back. I have got no idea where I was up to. I thought I was recording, but then my screen just went off. Oh dear. Right. So don't know where I got up to, but we've done the 5-in-1 top coat to give these a 3D effect, and we've stamped these. And I'm just about to use the silver. When did I pause that then? Oh my God. Oh, I don't know. It is what it is. So nice line like so. And then I'm going to do some that are a little bit shorter. I'm not overly keen on that one. That's it. Right, so I'm going to cure that. And then this one with the two little ones. It's really hard to It's really hard to breathe. Just doing some dots up the string. And some dots at the bottom of those. I love doing dots. Right, so cure that. And then we need a little brush. And then what I'm going to do is going to get some white. So they've got like a little snowy top and a snowy bottom. Do the same on this one. Right, so I mean you can make them baubles with anything really. You know, it doesn't have to be glitter polish. You can put sequins in there. What else? Stickers. I mean, to be honest with you, I have got some stickers which I will go over with like the top coat to give them that 3D effect as well. So just throw that one in, and then so that's how that one's looking. And then something on the middle. Right, let me put the lid on that before I knock it. I was thinking just going to do random shape snowflakes. See, it's not the polish, it must just be the design. So I'll do some off to the side. well, this turned out to be a little bit of a disaster. I do apologise. Let me pull that out. There we go. That's what I'm going to do on the other one, and then I will be back. Right. So I've just done a full thingy of silver snowflakes, and I think it looks really nice. I wanted a little bow to go on top of this bauble, so I've got this little mould. I think I got this from Varnail. I've just used some of the metal painting gel in there and cured. So now I'm going to just back it with some of this, if I can get a little bit, some of this 5-in-1, just to fill it. Like I said, because I want these to be something that I can create loads of. So might be better with a little brush, maybe. So I've just filled that. Let's see how that goes. So I'm going to put that in. Have I got, oh, I've got silver paint in there. How have I done that? Oh my days. Well, if you've got to this point of the video and you're wondering what I'm whining about, it is because I've had a stressful time. I'm going to top coat these. Obviously, I'm not going to top coat that one yet. Dear me. So I'll top coat these so you can see these finished. I'll go off, I'll do the other colours, and then we will come in at the end and take a look. So there's a little bow. So that'd be a nice size to just sit there. So I use this as a rhinestone. I can't believe I've got bloody silver paint in it. Well, I can, because it's me. Too much. Oh my god. That look cute. Just making sure it's sort of middle. So yeah, put that in. I mean, I do have like little diamante bows and things like that, but I wanted to keep this to literally like stamping plates and things like that. So they're top coated now and they look beautiful. And then I'll top coat that last one. I'll finish these two and then I will probably be back, hopefully a lot less stressed. See you in a minute. Right, we finally got there in the end. I decided to go with just normal gold instead of the rose gold with the white because I didn't know, you know, like for the stamping, I wanted that all to be sort of, you know, in theme. So we've got red and gold and white and gold. So they're the 2 5 one-hand sets that I've done, which will be just to show, you know, a different colour option for them. And then this will be the full hand, which is, I think that one's got to be my favourite, blue, white and silver. So there's the 3, and I didn't know whether to, I might do another design with me gonks and penguins, which was they're the sets that two sets I had last year left, so I might redo these. So we've got the white, and it's like, I suppose it is like a rose gold, but it's more pink, but with the gonks and penguins hand painted. But they take a lot of time, so I don't know. I mean, they take a lot of time, really. Well, that did. That was bloody stressful. I don't know whether to have a vodka or a coffee. But yeah, so they're the first sets. La, 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 la. Ready for my Etsy. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to leave these to cool, and then I'll just file the edges so they're nice and crisp. Get some pictures up. I've got a new background mat. Previously I had Halloween one, didn't I? I've got a new background mat coming from Sparkle Supplies, so I'll photograph them on there so they all go with the theme, because they've got nice Christmas balls on them. So that is the end of today's video, which is probably a lot shorter for you than it was for me. If you've seen any screenshots coming up, that is my member shout out. If they come up with a screenshot, then they have channels. If it's just their name, that's just me shouting thank you because I love you. If you want to become a member and join the Firebird's Nest with everybody for a little behind the scenes, a bit more just casual, really. I do like if I'm going to do a tutorial, a full-on tutorial of anything like acrylic or builder or something, it will be in my members section. And I'm going to be doing more behind the scenes of the business, and you'll get to see me nail space, this, that and the other. So don't forget to give me a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Costs nothing to you but means everything to me. I've grown really fast and I have loved every second of it, and I couldn't do it without people like you that have literally sat and watched me struggle coming up with these. But you know, even if you don't want to comment, I always reply to my comments. Just say hey, or if you want to message me privately, you can do on Instagram. My Instagram is in the description box. My email, if you'd prefer to email me. All of my affiliate links and discount codes are all down there as well. There's quite a few, so go check them out. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, and the link with all the information about my membership and stuff like that, if you want to check it out. My Etsy link is down there as well. I'm going to get the laptop out today, and obviously I've just with the last season, it was autumn Halloween where all those nails went in, and then I have like a section of like main designs, which is no particular theme, it's just nails. So I'm going to start off now and get me Christmas ones up, and yeah, so that's what I'll be doing now. And if you have got to the end, I really do appreciate that, because what I thought was going to be the most simple, straightforward video turned out to be an absolute, I don't know, can't even think of the lot. I mean, my brain is just literally shut down. I'm going to cut most of that out. So if you get to the end and you're thinking, what's she on about? Everything went lovely. No, it didn't. Oh, someone fell off a perch. That must mean I'm talking too much. So I'm going to go. Hope you enjoyed it. And if there's anything you want to see, want me to do, blah, 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 all the usual down below, comment. I will always get back to you. And hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.